Hello, hello. Hi there, friends. Welcome to Sub Rosa Tea's live sale. How is everyone tonight? Hello. My name is Joy. I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea, and right now, friends, I am running my own tech. That means that the camera is in front of me at eye level, and I've got a tablet just off site so I can see all of your comments. Hello, and thank you for coming. So as most of you know, I have done multiple of these videos. I have done multiple live sales where I demonstrate our fabulous tea accessories, and I've also done informational videos. If you didn't know, you can find our whole entire catalog of videos on our Facebook page by clicking over to the tab that says videos. You can also find us on our YouTube channel. Most of you are watching this on YouTube. So for those of you watching on YouTube, I recorded it live on Facebook, which means I can see when somebody asks a question, I will be reading it out loud so you know that they asked a question, and of course I'm going to be providing an answer. A lot of people ask questions based on the products that I'm talking about or something off camera that I can bring forward again. So if you are watching this on the replay, do me a solid favor, use the hashtag replay, leave a comment. If you are watching it live, you will see a red button above my head that literally says live, and that's how you're going to know that I'm seeing your comments, or at least we hope that I am. Sometimes I am not seeing live Facebook comments until after, when I watch the replay of the video. So we'll definitely try to answer them as soon as we can, whenever I see them, whether it's in writing or on the video. Hey Sharon, hi Emily, thanks for coming, you guys. I appreciate it. So welcome everyone. Everything I'm going to be showing to you tonight is available on our on subrosatea.com. Tonight though, I'm going to be showing you some very special items on a hidden web page. So we're going to put this as a pinned comment. You don't have to write it down, but do write down Top Shelf Club for two reasons. If you write down Top Shelf Club, you're going to see that I've added some new combo packs to our website. Right now, it's April 2020. So we've got some combo packs, and they really are, one, at an introductory low price, two, most likely for a limited time only. As I am currently in the shop, I'm prohibited from traveling at the moment. We've got those combo packs. They're not going to be available in that exact method of combination for that price if and when I do return to pop-up style events. So I wanted to make sure you knew about the hidden web page. Again, we've got that pinned in the comments, and if you are watching on YouTube, we're pinning it there as well. And we now have a new page on our website, literally called Videos and Blogs. Friends, I'm not really a writer. I'm kind of more of a talker and a sipper. That's kind of my jam over here at Sub Rosa Tea. But right now, we've got plenty of videos. And so I'm also projecting them back onto our website at Sub Rosa Tea. So I also want you to know about the Top Shelf Club, because it's a hidden web page where we have limited edition items. So first off, I hope everyone's well. When you're watching one of our videos on Facebook, whether or not you're watching it live or on a replay, we absolutely ask for your support. I would love it if you hit like on that video and then tap the video. It will expand into your whole viewing screen. Feel free to leave us a comment. Sharon just did. She let me know that she was here by waving good evening to me, and I appreciate it. When you comment, it is more likely that the rest of our Facebook audience will see the videos, which really helps us as a small company. If you see or hear anything in this video that you would like others to know, feel free to share. We love it when you share our videos, but I will explain to you, if you decide to create a watch party, your guests of your watch party, if they leave a comment, you as the host are the only person who can see those comments. So friends, if you are watching it in a watch party, in a group, in an event, I'm going to ask you to go ahead, click through to the Sub Rosa Tea page, find the video, and let me know that you're here watching us. And I'm going to tell you why. Why would you want to do that? The reason why I want to know that you are here is because we are having a giveaway. It is a live sale and I love giveaways. So first of all, I've got to tell you about this great product. I literally just put it as a combo pack available on our website about 20 minutes ago, so you may not have seen it yet. It is called our Morning Matcha Combo Pack. Now, earlier today, I did a video on green yerba mate. Mate is a completely different plant, and it's not the tea plant. This is green yerba mate. I did about a 15-minute video about the health benefits of mate and why you should be adding it to your daily routine. But today, I'm specifically talking about matcha, was a completely different tea plant, and it's a different type of tea. Technically, it's actually a powder. It is a bright green colored powder, and in our morning matcha combo pack, we have included all 3 of our flavored matchas. Now this is a ½ ounce of matcha. We sell matcha by weight. So inside these packages, they are foil lined, they are heat sealed at the top, so the matcha is staying very, very fresh. You need to know about our matcha, that our matcha is not only organically grown, but it is also ceremonial grade. There are many different types or categories of matcha, and ours is ceremonial grade. What that means to you is that it is safe for you to consume it on a regular basis. Sometimes you can find things like this at a resale type store, like not secondhand, I don't mean consignment, but a place like TJ Maxx or Marshall's, where they have goods from other locations that they are now selling in their stores. And you might see something like this for a lot less than what I sell it for. Friends, it's simply not the same, even though they have the right to use the same term, matcha. Matcha is actually whole tea leaf. It's the entire leaf. The plant, the matcha plant, is actually grown very differently than the typical tea plant is. They throw a net over the tea plant, which makes the plant struggle for sunlight. So as it is struggling for sunlight, it is producing more chlorophyll. So the particular leaves that we use for matcha are very, very bright green. When you see matcha for the first time, I don't want you to think that it's artificially colored. It is natural. It's just the way it is, and it's fabulous. In addition to the whole leaf, we strip away the veins and the stems. So when we grind the leaf, it turns into a very fine powder, a powder that is very similar to powdered sugar. I think most of us know what that is. So it's the whole leaf, which means you are getting, some studies say, literally 100 times more antioxidants than you are when you steep whole loose leaf tea leaves. Also, most of the time when you're consuming matcha, you're going to consume all of it. It's a powder. So you would shake it into your tea. You might stir it into a smoothie or blend it into a smoothie. And you could also stir it into like a dessert or a margarita. Maybe we'll have some fun with that later. But I wanted to make sure that you knew that matcha has so many antioxidants. It has a really specific antioxidant that's important to you for so many reasons. It's called EGCG. It's a very specific antioxidant, and it is known to not only boost metabolism and use stored fat as energy, but it's also known to lower cholesterol and blood sugar, which I have had so many customers. They've had more time in their life. They have more time to reflect, more time to make a positive change in their life now than they ever have had before. 4 weeks ago, I heard that after a week of everyone being at home. I've heard 2/3 of Americans are at home. I don't know if that's true, but a good amount of the population was interviewed. And 70% of the people interviewed specifically said they wanted to learn a new skill. A subset of that was they wanted to learn a new skill that would change their life for the positive during this time. I took that to mean that I wanted to be of service to you. I wanted to be of service to my community. I wanted to make sure that you knew that the tea that we sell, we have always sold, has the ability to change your life for the positive going forward. Now, personally, I think about some of the hard things. Some of the hard things that we could choose to do, like train to run a marathon. Whew, I'm tired just thinking about it, right? Even learning to cook. How many things, how many dishes, how many ingredients do I have to go to? How many times do I have to ruin dinner before I actually succeed in learning to cook? Both of those things would 100% change my life for the better. But friends, adding loose leaf tea, adding matcha, or a combination of both is the simplest things you could possibly do. So when I ask you to share our videos, I'm literally trying to reach those people who have indicated that they themselves want to change their lives for the positive, because I am here to help. So yes, I am selling this combo pack at a discounted price, but I am determined to be able to help as many people as I possibly can in this time of chaos going on outside. We're going to try to hold it together in here at Sub Rosa Tea. So the morning matcha combo pack has a 1/2 ounce of each of these 3 flavors: our peach, our chocolate, and our raspberry. We also, just so you know, sell unflavored plain matcha by itself. We have paired these 3 packets of matcha with our Elements bamboo tumbler. I love this tumbler. It is one of my favorites. It is beautiful, as you can tell, beautiful bamboo on the outside. It is porcelain ceramic on the inside. And the interior basket, so it comes, did you see it comes out with a 2-finger tug to remove the basket, and then a twist. I'm going to try to hold it to the camera so it focuses. This is a very, very fine mesh infuser. So if you decide to add our matcha to hot water, you can totally do that. You can add our matcha to hot tea. We have 3 different flavors, so I'm definitely hoping that you're going to like all 3, but chances are you might even have a favorite. So I'm trying to kind of work with what I'm assuming you might already have in your cupboard. If you're a plain tea kind of girl, don't worry. A little bit of peach matcha is going to go a long way, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. But if you like fruit, you might definitely like the fruit matcha inside your tea. If you're more of a savory, like you like some of our teas that have nuts, the teas with chocolate, the teas that are rich and fabulous and full-bodied, we've got this chocolate matcha as well. Even chocolate with fruit. Who doesn't like a chocolate-covered strawberry? I love them. I don't care at all. But I will tell you that most of you know, personally, I drink my breakfast. That's just how it is. So I need something easy peasy. Yes, this bottle, you can steep our tea in cold water. You absolutely can steep our tea cold. But with matcha, you might prefer to steep the tea hot. So the tea leaves go here. This bottle makes 16 ounces, which is another reason why this basket is so big, because you need at least 2 servings of tea. So if you prefer a whole leaf, like a green tea leaf, it gets voluminous when it steeps. That's why the basket is so big. It gives room for the tea to steep properly. So 2 scoops of tea with your matcha. Most of you, I think, are going to steep your tea. When you're done steeping, you're going to remove the basket, put the matcha in, put the lid on, and shake. That's what I'm assuming most of you will do. But I'm still thinking, for those of you who really prefer a morning smoothie, you've got your protein powder, maybe a cold beverage, cold water, maybe Premier Protein, that's a liquid beverage that you add in. I love that stuff with matcha, it's awesome. Or maybe you're adding fruit, maybe you've added spinach in the past to your blender, a pinch of matcha right in. I'm going to encourage you, because you have a full ½ ounce of each of these, I'm going to encourage you to start with a half a teaspoon. But you will probably enjoy all the way up to 1 teaspoon in your morning smoothie. Just kind of depends. I hate to be too general because I don't know your taste buds and I don't know what's going on. I will also say, friends, matcha, super good in coffee. Those of you who just can't do without your coffee, you can totally add any one of our matchas to hot coffee, shake, and you're out the door. But this particular bottle is obviously designed for loose leaf tea, which is what we sell, okay? All of our tea is organically grown and all natural. And again, this is a wonderful basket, infuser basket for loose leaf tea. But for those of you who really don't have a lot of loose leaf tea in your house, the second best thing would definitely be fruit, and you can easily make spa water with this. You can add your strawberries, your mint leaves, right to the infuser basket and stick it right in with hot or cold water, adding your matcha, and your mornings, I promise you, are going to be so much better. Matcha has an ability via the antioxidants to give you a stimulating energy, but it also will relax you. It is known to give you peace and serenity. It is known to be able to both lift your energy, but also reduce your anxiety. It is quite a powerhouse, and I really want you to try it because matcha has changed my life. The mornings that I do not have matcha, I am not as happy as I am when I add the matcha to whatever it is I'm drinking for breakfast. So again, our morning matcha combo pack has all 3 of these matcha with an Elements tumbler. It can be found on our Top Shelf Club hidden website at subrosatea.com. And if you're watching on Facebook, we have pinned the link to that. I'm also going to encourage you now to bookmark that page because things change all the time, okay? So this is an introductory low price for this combo pack right now. While I have you, thank you everyone for coming. Now I'm going to take the time to greet everyone. Just kind of scroll back. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Really, I do. So, in addition, for those of you who are new to matcha, one, don't be scared. Would I lead you astray? No, I would not. I really wouldn't. But it's new. Sometimes it's really hard to try new things. It's hard to adapt to a new lifestyle or try something new. Hey there, Tammy. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. So in addition to our morning matcha combo pack, which is brand new to the website, we do also have a ceremonial gift set. And the reason I bring this up is for moms. Mother's Day is coming up. So if you know that your mama would like to make her life a little bit better by trying matcha, but you don't think she is the kind of mama who wants to be on the go, something like that, she's going to want to maybe have tea ceremony in a nice, calm, sit-down manner, I would recommend this gift set. It does come in a beautiful wood box. And for those of you who are artsy, this is like unstained wood, and I bought it this way on purpose. I want you to be able to explore and explore your artsy side, your colorful side. Would you like this to be stained? Would you like it to be painted a certain color? Would you like it to be a beautiful rainbow color? or maybe a beautiful pink color, whatever it is you want it to be, this box is yours. Personally, I like it plain. That's just kind of how I am, especially when I want to have a ceremonial tea ceremony. So inside this gift set, we do have the very traditional style matcha kit. So this is a ceramic bowl, and once again, we sell our matcha separate on a web page that's just called matcha, so you'll be able to find it easily. This wooden spoon is made out of bamboo, and we highly recommend that you grab a wooden spoon to scoop out and measure your matcha instead of metal. Do you see what I'm saying? You would want it to be a wood spoon. So we've included this in the gift set. So you would start by scooping out your matcha, you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you pour hot water over. What you're going to do is start with your whisk. This is a bamboo whisk, and you're just going to make a paste. Once the paste is formed, then you're going to pour more hot water in and whisk into a froth. With this particular style matcha kit, bowl and whisk, you want to use a W shape, okay? Not a circular motion. You're going to be whisking your matcha up and down, back and forth like the letter M in order to whisk it into a froth like a cappuccino. Does that make sense? So the other item that you're looking at here in the video, in this kit, is our stand for the bamboo whisk. After you use this, you rinse it off, no soap, just hot water, rinse it off, flick it off so all of the water is removed, and you let it sit here. Can you see this properly? It is stored like this. So when the bamboo dries, it retains its shape. So this 4-piece set is sold individually. We also have it inside the beautiful gift box that I showed to you. And then we also sell our matcha in 2 sizes, in 4 flavors right now. We just added the raspberry. So we've always had 3. We just added raspberry. So now we have all 4 flavors in 2 sizes. So this is our matcha gift set. In addition, if you want to do something, again, sitting down, quick, easy, giftable, we do also sell satin mugs. The satin mug is also ceramic. It can be microwaved, and it comes with a fine mesh stainless steel infuser basket. So here the loose leaf tea would go in, and it's easily removable when it's done. You can use the coaster, obviously, for the mug, and you can also use the coaster for the infuser basket when you're done steeping it. When you're done steeping the whole thing, you can use the coaster as a lid to keep your tea nice and warm. All 3 pieces here, friends, are dishwasher safe. We do sell the satin mugs individually on our tea accessories page. We also sell them as a gift set over on our Gourmet Gifts webpage over at subrosatea.com. Debbie says, not sure if I would like matcha. Well, girlfriend, I heard you say that you were interested in possibly lowering your cholesterol, and I don't want to call you out on a Facebook Live event because I could be wrong. I could totally be getting my customers mixed up. But I was thinking of a handful of my customers who in the past couple of weeks have said that they are specifically concerned and they do want to try something new to help them reach their health goals. And this is a good idea. It is known to both lower blood cholesterol and also blood sugar. It also should help you kind of feel a little more full. The way it boosts your metabolism, used stored fat as energy, that could also get you over the hump and help you to stay hydrated, help you to stay full by drinking more and potentially eating less. So anyway, I want to jump in now to our loose leaf tea. But I do have one more combo pack that is new on the website, so I think I owe it to myself to bring it up during this live sale. We have a new Tip Top Tea combo pack. In the Tip Top Tea combo pack, you will get one of our Everest tumblers. This one, again, friends, is called the Elements tumbler. This one is called the Everest. This Everest tumbler has a screw top lid, which is great if you are outdoorsy. If you're outside, I love this lid that it's not going to accidentally come open. It has to be very intentional. The entire lid also screws off, and this tumbler, I love it. It's insulated, so it'll be hot for 10 hours and cold for 20, which reminds me, I think I forgot, with the Elements tumbler, because it has beautiful ceramic on the inside, it will stay hot or cold for approximately 2 to 3 hours. You do have to make sure you have the lid on nice and tight. It's not as insulated as this one, but again, in my mind, I think this is the right bottle for your morning matcha because it's the morning and I think you're going to consume it awfully fast the way you typically do breakfast. It's not something that you would linger over for 10 hours. Do you see what I mean? But this bottle is better if you are a slow sipper or you're going to take a portion of your day to enjoy your tea beverage. And that makes sense to me. Or also if you're outdoorsy, if you really are on the go and you're taking this in your backpack, your beach bag, your book bag on campus, and you want the temperature to remain the exact temperature that you made it, this is a great option. Again, this one is called the Everest tumbler. It makes 3 servings. So on our packages of tea, it says how much tea I recommend for 8 ounces. So if you're going to fill this up with water, make sure you use 3 scoops of tea, whatever the serving size is right here. So this is a really great bottle. It does have, again, 2-finger tug, great infuser basket here, also stainless steel, nice big basket to make sure you have plenty of room for all the tea. But I wanted to make sure you knew about our Tip Top Tea combo pack because you are getting a discount if you buy it as a combo. I created this combo specifically because so many of our customers are telling me they're just not feeling like themselves anymore. They're having very rough mornings. They're having a hard time sleeping. They're either eating too much or eating too little. They're not drinking enough water. They just don't feel like themselves. They can't seem to get off the couch because Netflix is so fabulous. Or they're winning at that video game and they're losing 4 hours of sleep at night when they should have been asleep. I understand. There's a lot going on right now. So I created the Tip Top Tea combo pack. You will get one of our Everest tumblers in the combo pack, and it comes in both this yellow and also a black color. You get to choose. But you will get 2 ounces of each of our 3 teas. 2 ounces makes approximately 20 to 25 servings. You will get our Warrior Chai Mate. I love Warrior Chai Mate. It's a mate, so it's a really stimulating energy. You won't get a drop off like you do with artificial stimulants. The Warrior Chai Mate has cinnamon and all the great chai spices that you're accustomed to, in addition to wonderful fruity notes. It's fabulous on its own, but it's great mixed with these other 2. So with the Tip Top Tea, I want you to mix 2 teaspoons of the Warrior Chai Mate with 1 teaspoon each oolong and dandelion. Oolong tea by itself kind of tastes like if you go to a restaurant and you order brown, you order iced tea and they bring you brown tea. What it tastes like is oolong tea. Okay, do you know what I mean? I don't know how else to describe it. Like unsweetened tea tasting tea. It's oolong tea. Also with the Tip Top Tea, we've got our dandelion leaf here. Dandelion is an herb. It is completely caffeine free. Dandelion specifically is known to be it is known for both kidney and liver function. So it is known to help your kidneys because it acts like a diuretic. It is known to help your liver because it literally increases the flow of bile. And I know those are super icky topics to talk about, but some of you are not feeling so good. You yourself are feeling super icky. So again, 2 teaspoons and 1 of each of these right into your bottle. For this particular, if you are trying to reset, if you're trying to detox, if you are trying to feel like yourself again, I'm going to ask you to use boiling water and steep our Tip Top Tea combo for 5 minutes. When you are done, remove the infuser basket and set it aside, put the lid on, and go about your day. Once again, when you are doing it to make yourself feel better, in tip-top shape, I'm going to ask you to sip this. I want it to take 3 hours of sipping. You will get constant hydration. You'll get your taste buds reset because the cinnamon in the chai is really going to satisfy your taste buds, so you're not snacking on junk food. You're not craving anything else. It's going to help. When you are done with your 3 hours of sipping, I want you to take the same tea leaves and use them over again. Another 5-minute steep in boiling water. Again, when you're done, take the basket out, put the lid on, and you've got your next 3 hours of sipping. This, I hope, will definitely help you. Brittany just showed up. She says hi, and I tried the raspberry limoncello. Yay! Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it. You know, every once in a while, I'll be honest. I'm going to tell you like it is. I've got a good friend. She doesn't care for it. She likes, I would say 80% of my flavors, but that one, it's a little tart. And I'm not going to lie about it. It is tart. And my advice to her and anyone else, if you did try the raspberry limoncello and you think it's a little tart, add it to something. Mix it with something sweet like the strawberry meringue. Hey there, Amelia. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming. So anyway, as I was saying, the Tip Top Tea Combo Pack, 1 Everest tumbler, these 3 tea in particular, they can be found on our Top Shelf Club webpage. Again, limited time only. You will get a discount when you buy it. In addition, I'm going to extend that discount for you because not only will you get a discount when you buy a combo that I have created, I'm going to give all of you free shipping. Right now, if you use the code UNITED on our website, you will get yourself free shipping, and we will be donating 20% of live sale proceeds to the United Way. I appreciate your support. Thank you, friends. Right now, I'm going to take a sip of tea. But while I have all of you here, will you do me a solid favor and tell me, what are you drinking right now? Leave me a comment below. What are you sipping on right now? I'd love to know. So we just talked about mates, and a lot of you saw the video today, so I'm going to skip over those. I'm going to dive right into black teas. At Sub Rosa Tea, anything that has a black tea base has a red label. Friends, black tea has approximately 60 milligrams of caffeine per 8 ounces, which is similar to soda. A lot of dark colored sodas have approximately 60 milligrams. So if you yourself are looking to maybe kick that soda habit and replace it with loose leaf tea, I don't want you to have a hard crash. I don't want that transition for you to be any more uncomfortable than it needs to be. So I might recommend a black tea. So this is our afternoon apricot. It's got apricot and mango. Next up is breakfast blend. This is a black tea. It's plain black tea and it's called breakfast blend, and we use Ceylon, which is the type of black tea. This is black cinnamon, which is like big red gum or red hot candy. Black cinnamon has got some heat to it, but it's not too hot like Inferno. Cafe latte. Friends, this black tea has got coffee beans and cocoa beans. So it actually tastes like coffee, but you'll get none of the acid of coffee. This is one of my favorites to mix with our salted caramel tea. Who doesn't love a caramel drizzle in their cup of coffee? You can have the same taste flavors with tea. No Yay. Next up, friends, is Boppin' Blueberry. This is a black tea and it tastes like farm fresh blueberries. Cinnamon orange spice. This is a black tea with cinnamon and oranges. And honestly, I have to say, a lot of people do kind of look at me funny when I talk about it. It's a summertime tea too. I know it kind of screams Christmas or holiday or winter holiday, but this one, friends, it's great hot or cold. Next up is Cherry Bomb. This black tea has got chocolate and cherries. It is great hot or cold. I do like steeping it in club soda or ginger ale. It has beautiful cherry notes to it, kind of like Dr. Pepper does. Coconut truffle. This is like a Mounds candy bar. It's got coconut and cocoa beans. Next up is Earl Grey cream. This is a black tea that has Earl Grey and bergamot. Bergamot makes it Earl Grey. Bergamot is a Tuscan orange, which makes it taste creamier and sweeter than traditional Earl Grey. London Fog is up next, and this is an Earl Grey that has bergamot, vanilla, and lavender. London Fog has lavender, and it's a wonderful addition to your cup of Earl Grey. Raspberry Earl Grey, this one is good hot or cold. I created this one based on my love of cassata cake, which is creamy and sweet, citrusy, and berry. This tea tastes just like cassata cake if you add a pinch of heavy whipping cream. Next up is Fireside Chai. This is a black tea chai. We talked about Warrior Chai earlier that was a mate. This one is more traditional. If you have experienced a chai latte in a coffee house, it most likely will resemble Fireside Chai. Sharon says the cherry bomb is awesome. Thank you, I appreciate it. Peach pie is up next. Friends, this is peach, cinnamon, and ginger, like a fresh slice of peach pie, except no work whatsoever like making a fresh peach pie. This tea has no calories, no carbs, and no sugar. You're not going to find that here at Sub Rosa Tea at all. None of our tea have any sugar, no carbs, no calories. In my mind, that means no guilt. Pina Colada is up next. This is coconut and pineapple. I spy a little pineapple rum in my future. I'm excited. You can cold steep this for great iced tea, and cold steeping doesn't mean it has to be cold water. Toasted almond cookie is up next. This is a black tea with almond and cinnamon. And here we have the oolong peach tea. Oolong peach is like orchard fresh peaches. And again, oolong tea is not as bitter as black tea, not as grassy as green tea can be. This is a oolong tea that I call s'mores. It has chocolate and vanilla, and it has an ingredient that makes it taste smoky like campfire. If you add a pinch of milk or cream, it literally tastes marshmallowy. Next up is Purple Rain. We use purple tea to make Purple Rain. Purple tea has anthocyanins, which are anti-cancer health benefits. This has got purple tea, lemon, and elderberry, all good for your immune system. Friends, I spy something in the corner that I'm going to bring forward. So, who knows what this is? Anybody? Anybody? What am I going to do next? Who knows? I think, because it is Tuesday evening, and I'm not driving anywhere anytime soon, that I will be making myself a quarantini tonight. We sell filter papers. For those of you that don't know, filter papers are kind of like making your own tea bag. And as you know, we sell loose leaf tea. So I'm going to take Cranberry Harvest, which is one of my favorites, to steep cold. This is cranberry. I'm going to put a nice, big, fat scoop into my filter paper. I'm going to lay this on the side of my martini glass. And yes, friends, we're using the good stuff. I know I might not look it on camera, but I am actually older than 21 years old. Don't worry about me. I promise. We are going to cold steep this cranberry harvest. And by the time I am done with my video, it will be ready. And I'm excited about that. So Elizabeth just asked, is oolong good for metabolism? Honestly, yes. One of those funny things, I normally tell the story, Elizabeth, how oolong tea is typically served at very fine Chinese restaurants. And I always feel like they're just so smart. They specifically know that after you eat a big meal of great Chinese food, what you really need is something to boost your metabolism so you can drive home. And so they serve you oolong tea. Oolong tea is typically grown in Taiwan, just so you know. Our tea is organically grown. Yes, it is very good for your metabolism, and it works in a very specific way. It works a little bit differently, but one of the common things that you're going to hear me say over and over again is that all of our tea at Sub Rosa Tea is organic, all natural, good for your immune system. It's full of antioxidants. It will boost your metabolism. All of them except for the caffeine-free teas. So the ones green, white, black tea, oolong, mates, purple tea, they're all going to boost your metabolism, but in a little bit of a different way. So the oolong is definitely the one that is most recommended, specifically on how it does that and how it attacks your stored fat to use it as energy while boosting your metabolism, which is totally a goal for a lot of people. Hey there, Andrea. Thanks for joining us. I see you're just in time since I made myself a quarantini. I like how Andrea shows up just for the cocktail portion of the night. Anyway, I'm going to set this aside. If you can't tell, I just kind of agitated my cup and it's already turning pink. So once again, friends, it's cold steeping. Yes, you can cold steep in a fancy glass just using water, and you can cold steep to make yourself a fancy iced tea. But today, because it's already 7:45 at night, I'm going to make myself a quarantini. I'm not driving anywhere, no problem. So next up, friends, we're going to talk about green and white tea. Green and white teas are low in caffeine, but high in antioxidants. Green teas have approximately 20 milligrams of caffeine. So most people that I know, they drink their green tea in the afternoon. And I think Denise, is she still here? I don't know. But Denise and I had a conversation about green teas. She hadn't found one that she liked yet. And I was just so determined to get to the bottom of this. Green teas, I've had green teas I haven't liked too, but I have a feeling the reason I didn't like the green tea is, one, it could have been the quality of the green tea. Two, it could have been the age of the green tea. Three, no offense, but it could have been the person who made it. If you use water that is too hot on delicate green and white tea leaves, it can get bitter awfully fast. It can have that grassy taste. And who likes that? Not this girl. And it shouldn't taste like that. So you may have a preconceived notion about how a certain tea tastes. But until you really try it and you try good, organic, good, high quality tea, and you try it fresh. We're a very small company. I know I look all fancy because I can work a camera and I can go live on Facebook. We're a very small company. We keep everything very, very fresh, and we work very hard to make sure everything is fresh for you. In addition, okay, so definitely some different flavors too. Andrea just woke up. Her whole schedule is just crazy. Well, anyway, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. So, on to the green teas. First up, friends, is Berry Bliss. Berry Bliss. This is goji berry, raspberry, and elderberry. Again, goji berry is a superfruit, so it's high in antioxidants. Blood orange mango. This is nice and tangy and sweet and citrusy. It does have moringa in it. Moringa is known to lower blood sugar and blood cholesterol. Green caramel. This is a green tea that has real balls of caramel in it. Again, I'm an all-natural company. And Denise is here. Denise specifically has tried, I think, almost all of our green teas. And she totally did find some that she likes. For those of you that don't know, I am showing you packages here that are for 2 ounces. And again, they make about 20 to 25 servings, but we sell a bigger size as well. When you buy the 8-ounce bag from us, they are blended fresh when you order them, and they make approximately 100 servings. And I know that might sound like a lot, but one, it indicates to me that you really like it. We definitely give you a price break when you buy an 8-ounce of our tea. So I know that you really like it. And our teas, our bags are foil lined. They have a zip top to keep all the air out, to keep all the freshness in, so you don't have to worry. But Denise obviously tried a bunch of our green teas and liked several of them enough to buy an 8-ounce bag. So that made me really happy to know that she was totally on board. Another Andrea just stopped by, thank you, and she likes everything across the board. She likes the blood orange mango I just tried, the purple rain, which I think is a little tart and floral, and she also likes the cafe latte, which tastes like coffee. So her taste buds are like mine. We cover the gamut. We are all over the place, and I love that about my customers. I love this time getting to know you and getting to know what your tastes are. Honey lemon. This has got honey, lemongrass, and bee pollen. Bee pollen is a biofuel. Lemon meringue. This is lemon and vanilla. You can add milk or heavy whipping cream to this, and it literally tastes like lemon meringue pie. I love it. That would also make a really good martini, I think. Maple walnut. This is maple. It's got walnuts and almonds and pineapple. It literally tastes like a cup of syrup. Not a dark, rich, sugary cup of syrup, but a super light, nutty, smooth cup of syrup. I love it. Melissa just joined and she says she loves the lemon meringue. Thank you, Melissa. The sencha is up next. Friends, sencha is the type of green tea that we sell. It is most commonly served in fine Japanese restaurants. Schisandra berry is up next. Schisandra is a superfruit. It has a lot of antioxidants in it. This tea has got great depth of flavor. It's got berry, ginger, pomegranate, and hibiscus, all in one tea. Spiced pear. This is pear, cinnamon, and vanilla. It literally tastes like a poached pear, which you might have in a nice restaurant for dessert. Tropical green. This is pineapple and papaya. I can tell all of you are wishing that summer is just around the corner because our sales of tropical green have just skyrocketed. Everyone is excited to get their summer flavors for iced tea in their kitchen. Up next, another great one, cold. This is watermelon lime. This is sweet, like Jolly Rancher or a Blow Pop, like a watermelon candy. But again, friends, our tea has no sugar, no carbs, no calories. This would also make a really good quarantini. Can you imagine? Look how great this looks. Again, I am just cold steeping our cranberry harvest tea. And for those of you that don't know, the yellow labels are completely caffeine-free at Sub Rosa Tea. I'm going to set this aside because it smells so good. I'm excited. Okay, next up, wild blueberry. This is a blueberry tea that has hibiscus. So it can be a little tart, but definitely on the fruity side. White teas. White teas are even lower in antioxidants than green teas and higher in antioxidants. So our first white tea flavor is blackberry merlot. The merlot has sage in it, which is good for your memory, and the sage makes it taste oaky like merlot. Good fortune. This has got jasmine and rose. So it's definitely floral. Strawberry ginger. This is a great 50-50 blend of the berry and ginger. This tea also has Schisandra berry in it, which again is a superfruit like goji or acai, just doesn't have a very good publicist. And vanilla white chai. This is the third chai I'm talking about today. Vanilla white chai is a white tea. It is lighter in flavor, but still I think strong enough to have at tea time. I'm going to move into our caffeine-free teas. Rooibos is known to be good for insomnia, inflammation. Rooibos. This is our rooibos chai. Rooibos has also been shown to be good for headaches. We have several people in our family that seem to be prone to migraines. They get them quite often, and studies have shown that rooibos can definitely help with that. I even have someone on staff who has rheumatoid arthritis. I know that's very specific, but she says rooibos tea helps her. She drinks approximately 4 cups a day, and she could notice a difference when she forgets or plain old just runs out of the rooibos tea. So it is caffeine free, so you can pretty much drink as much as you need to. Carrot cake. This is the rooibos chai base that I've also added carrots and coconut and maple to. So it's both sweet and spicy. Chocolate mint. This is like a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie with milk, chocolate, and peppermint. This is a great one as a latte with steamed milk or heavy whipping cream. Also fabulous with a pinch of Kahlua, kind of like a hot toddy. It's the way to go. Next up, we have our spiced Mexican chocolate. It's got milk chocolate, sweet ancho chilies, cinnamon, and saffron. I'm going to take this opportunity to make sure everyone here knows we are having a very special online event for Cinco de Mayo. Yep, I'm Italian, but I am going to tackle this specific Mexican holiday because I'm excited. It's both Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. They're going to merge on Tuesday, which is always my night to be live on Facebook. So we are going to talk about tequila. Of course, we're going to make margaritas with tea. We're going to do something really fancy and fun with the spiced Mexican chocolate. I actually have a bunch of ideas to do with this one. We're going to talk about hibiscus tea and how it plays a big role in Mexican culture. We're going to talk about food. I'm going to make all kinds of food, and I'm going to show you what can be done on Cinco de Mayo. So, mark it on your calendar, but do me a solid favor, find the event on the Sub Rosa Tea Facebook page and click going. Next, I gotta ask a bigger favor. Invite your friends. I don't want to sit at home by myself on Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. I want to have a big party. If I'm going to do all this cooking and all these cocktails, I want to see as many people as humanly possible. Just because we're going to have some fun, okay? I think more the merrier. So invite your friends. In addition to Cinco de Mayo, we're also going to have a really super sweet Mother's Day tea party on Saturday, May 9th. But before all of that fun happens, on Saturday, May 2nd, I'm going to do something kind of fun for the Kentucky Derby. I think most people know a mint julep is key for the Kentucky Derby. And yeah, none of us can be at the Kentucky Derby that year, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun in the kitchen. I'm going to recreate the mint julep with tea, and we're going to do, again, all kinds of fun cooking and cocktails. So I do hope that you'll say you will come. Where are you going to be? What you going to be doing that day? Invite your friends. Let's have some fun. I have a hat the size of this room that I'm going to wear for you all, so please say you'll come. I digress. Next up is some more caffeine-free tea. This one, friends, is blue confetti. This one tastes like funfetti birthday cake. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's got a sweet vanilla taste. It does turn the color blue because I have used butterfly pea blossom, which is a flower that literally turns your tea blue. Maybe next week's quarantini, I should use blue confetti. That sounds great, right? Next up, friends, we've got chamomile teas. This is our chamomile vanilla bean, which is nice and sweet and smooth. And as most of you know, chamomile is good for relaxation. This is our Peace of Mind, definitely one of our best sellers. Peace of Mind is a chamomile with spearmint and orange peel. Peace of Mind is also known to be good for lower down tummy troubles. Do you know what I'm talking about? I have a good friend who is using this stay-at-home period of time to quit smoking, and I applaud her. I think that can be so hard, but sometimes there are physical consequences that come with a major change, and this particular tea is helping her mornings be more smooth, if you know what I'm talking about. Irene just popped in and said she loves Peace of Mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Irene, do you like it hot or cold? I'm curious. Next up, friends, we've got some fruity ones. As you know, I am making tonight's quarantini with the cranberry harvest, which has both cranberries and apple and hibiscus. But if cranberries are too tart for you, I'd recommend our pomegranate apple. This does have pomegranate, apple, and a pinch of pear. This one is our strawberry moringa. Strawberry is nice and sweet. So this tea is definitely one of our sweeter caffeine-free teas. It would be great paired with something that's a little on the tart side. These two would be great together. You could also pair this with our raspberry limoncello or hibiscus. Irene says the Peace of Mind should be hot. I totally get that. And I do think it will work better if you are trying to reduce your anxiety, calm down in the evening, or again, if it's helping with intestinal issues, steeping it hot is probably the way to go. Triple root. This is ginger, turmeric, and sarsaparilla. All three of these things are good for your joints. And for those of you who don't know, this tea with ginger and sarsaparilla, it does not taste like a root beer. Root beer tastes like sassafras. That's a whole different root. And yes, we do sell sassafras too. I almost never talk about it, but we've got plenty of it. It's very common in many of the places that we travel to, but it's extremely rare. It's a tree, sassafras is a tree that used to grow very commonly in southern Ohio and northern Kentucky, but because of we've been building houses, so we've been cutting down trees, so there aren't as many sassafras trees anymore. So it is more rare, and I think we're one of the only tea companies that sells it by itself. So we do have it if your grandma needs it or your mom, grew up with it, loves it. We've got it for you on our website. All right, Melissa says she's trying the triple root for the first time. I hope you enjoy it. And Melissa, are you trying the triple root hot or cold? In my opinion, it will be spicier and really, a punch of ginger if you steep it hot, but there's no reason not to steep it cold. I think it tastes great cold. I also love ginger and turmeric together with my oolong peach tea. I love ginger with peach, but that oolong peach is just nice and smooth, like orchard fresh peaches together. It is heavenly. It's just a combination made in heaven. It just makes me happy to put a pinch of triple root in with the oolong peach. And just so you know, we do sell regular ginger by itself as well. This is just ginger root, so that's known to be good for nausea and tummy troubles, like upset tummies. Hibiscus. Like I said before, hibiscus is known to lower blood pressure. This is completely caffeine-free. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, anything with this lighter purple color is a completely caffeine-free tea, not to be mixed up with Purple Rain, which is purple tea, and it does have caffeine. So next up is lavender. Lavender is known to be good for relaxation. It is definitely floral. Obviously, lavender is a flower. And of course, licorice root. Licorice root is known to be good for acid reflux and heartburn. Anybody suffering from that? Oh, I know, that can just be the worst, right? My father-in-law suffered for such a long time. He thought he was destined for surgery. But because we do not live close, I didn't know he was suffering. He was having a hard time swallowing, which he thought had to do with the heartburn and the acid reflux. Wouldn't you know it? Something so simple helped him. He loves this stuff. He does mix it with our chamomile vanilla bean because he likes the taste, and licorice just is fabulous. Again, friends, this is licorice root. It tastes like sugar. It's an all-natural sweetener. It has no calories. Again, it doesn't actually affect your insulin levels because it's not actual sugar, but you could add this to any one of our teas to make it sweeter if you have a sweet tooth. But he swears that this stuff has really helped him, and boy, how proud am I that a tea that I love so much helped my father-in-law. I am so, so happy about that. Well, friends, anybody else have a question for me? I am just about done. I am excited for my cranberry quarantini. I think it's definitely ready. Thank you for coming. Once again, if you were late to the party, you can enjoy free shipping on our website by using the code UNITED. You will get free shipping, and we will be donating 20% of all live sale proceeds to the United Way. Everyone is commenting about my nail polish. I'm sure the dudes are like, whatever, right? This is my April color. I bought this color years and years ago, and I love it. I am a purple girl. Most of the time I have some sort of purple in my hair. It's just a clip-on. But I love, love, love purple, and I love this shade of purple so much, I literally only wear it in April. I've had the bottle for years. I would tell you its name, but I don't remember off the top of my head. I did my own nails, I promise, but I kind of hoard this little bottle. I don't even know if they make it anymore. But anyway, thank you. Okay, Debbie says, my mom loves licorice. Wonder if she would like the licorice tea. I'm assuming Debbie means licorice candy. Licorice candy, like the ropes, I'm assuming, right? Licorice candy tastes like anise. That's a very, very specific taste. This tea tastes like sugar. It definitely does not taste like anise. Just so you know, if I had a tea that tastes like that, I would probably have to call it anise. Okay, it is not, it doesn't taste like that. So sorry. It doesn't mean that she still wouldn't like it though. Licorice root is literally what they used 100 years ago to make hard candy. And then they kind of got wise and started using cane sugar, which affects our blood sugar in such a way that unfortunately we gain weight, but it's addictive. Cane sugar is literally like an addiction in how we react to it, how our taste buds enjoy it. Our taste buds did enjoy licorice root, but they could make more money or save money and sell more candy once they switched over to sugarcane, which makes me sad when I think about food history sometimes. But, you know, you and I know best. Anyway, Melissa says, thank you for making the donation to the United Way. Thank you. You know, I feel, Melissa, like, you know, my whole philosophy this quarantine is like, if you can't do what you do what you can. I can no longer travel for a living. Yes, I'm here, but I'm safe. I have electricity. I have food in the refrigerator. And if you haven't noticed, I have a passion for tea. And I can't seem to turn that off just because I can't drive in my car and bring it to all of you. So something, even though I can't do what I do, I can do this. I can press that live button and I can share with you all of my passion for tea. So I hope that you continue to share your passion for my products. Hit the share button. Make sure all of your friends on Facebook know about our great company and that we are doing something right now for the United Way. And I appreciate it. So I am going to sign off for tonight. Keep in mind, friends, I'm keeping a very regular schedule right now, but I am still creating Facebook events for all of these live sales that I'm doing. The reason I am doing that is for you to click going and to invite your friends. Facebook should send you a notification reminder. Even though I am in Ohio, which is Eastern Standard Time, we have friends and fans all across the United States. So I typically don't say I'm going live at 7 p.m. because that might not be the right time if they're in California. And that's why I'm bouncing around the clock and I'm doing different times on different days. So when you do see that Sub Rosa Tea has created an event, do me a solid favor, click going, invite your friends, share it with them. I do hope that they will think, that they will appreciate your invitation, that they will appreciate all of my passion and me sharing the information about our products with them. So anyway, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. No matter what you do with the rest of your night, have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends.